So last night, my family and I got together to watch a film, and, I'm trying to pick the film that's right for the family, right? And I said, ooh, Karate Kid, it's on Netflix. So we're watching it, and we get to the scene where Daniel goes to meet Allie for the first time. He goes down to the beach, and there's a song that played, and I'm listening to it, I'm like, that is not the same song. I can't remember exactly what song it was, but it was not the same song. Yeah. And then it went to the next scene. Different song, totally different song. It ruined it for me because I wanted to have that experience with my kids. Like, you got to see the Karate Kid the way it was. I was thinking, why did they not just clear the rights? So, well, I mean, you have experience with this. Right?
It's funny, but one of my favorite placements, or one of my favorite credits, just because it's absolutely ridiculous, is Baywatch. I have a song on the Baywatch series. All of the Baywatch series was completely remastered. So I got this placement, and I was blown away that who's going to use my song on Baywatch? But the reason why is because they licensed those songs back in the early 90s, or whenever it was filmed. They did not have the rights for streaming.
Right. It didn't exist.
So in the contract, it was for home theater use or whatever was stated.
DVD, maybe.
Maybe DVD. Yeah. But of course, there was no streaming. And so therefore, when they went to remaster that and put it on Pluto TV on its own channel, they had to resecure the rights to all those songs. Some of them they couldn't clear for whatever reason, so they had to replace them with new songs that sounded like.
Yeah. The license requests that we get say all media now known or hereafter devised, which what that means is any media that exists today or is invented in the future. So it protects them from this situation happening again. But they didn't always do that. So there's some licensors that I know of personally that will change perpetuity to life of copyright. You can't technically grant rights in perpetuity because none of us own those rights in perpetuity. This particular licensor stance is, I don't have the right to grant you perpetuity because I don't administer these rights in perpetuity, and the owner doesn't own these rights in perpetuity. Yeah. It's just for the life of the copyright. So a lot of times it'll say worldwide or universe. Now, if you agree to worldwide and then they show the film that your music is in on a flight to the moon or a trip to Mars, they're going to have to get the rights to that. Right?
Okay, yeah, of course. It's not universe.
It's not covered for universe.
Only within the stratosphere.
So recently, I've seen some changes, people pushing back. I would push back as a sync agent on universe and change it to worldwide. And whenever I can, I do. If any of you ever get a license, change it to worldwide. They're not going to tell you this license is going away because you're changing it. They might say, no, it's got to be universe. Try changing it. It's not going to hurt to try.
Just some of the many lessons you can learn from Baywatch and the Karate Kid.
If you're interested in getting your songs into your favorite TV shows, films, commercials, trailers, and video games, you're going to want to check out the free guide below.